introducing the starting lineup for the New Jersey Nets. At forward from Maryland, 6'8", number 52, Buck Williams. 6'6" forward from Maryland, number 55, Albert King. At center from Duke, 6'11", number 42, Mike Gminski. From Syracuse, 6'2" guard, number 1, Duane Washington. And guard from Arkansas, 6'6", number 35, Tony Brown.
Dave Wohl with Williams and King at the forward spots. Gminski in the middle. Tony Brown, the native Chicago, in a one-guard position. And Duane Washington, their 6'2" rookie, at the other guard spot. Now the house lights go off for the Bulls introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the starting lineup for your Chicago Bulls. And forward from Duke, 6'8", number 20, Gene Banks. 6'9" forward from Virginia Union, number 34, Charles Oakley. And center from DePaul, 6'11", number 40, Dave Corzine. 6'2" guard from Notre Dame, number 5, John Paxson. From North Carolina, 6'6" guard, number 23, Michael Jordan.
Doug Collins keeping everything the same with Banks and Oakley at the forward spots. Corzine at the center position. Paxson and Jordan at the guard line. The officials tonight, Jack Madden and Mel Whitworth. And the matchups this evening, King and Banks, Williams and Oakley. That's a good one. Gminski and Corzine. That's pretty good too. Tony Brown, John Paxson, and Duane Washington and Michael Jordan. Doug Collins and the Bulls at 27 and 25. The Bulls with a 1-point win here and a 10-point win here in games with the Nets this year.
Well, we didn't mention either about Orlando Woolridge played in the last game, Jim. He'll be playing in this one coming off of a leg injury.
Both teams shoot about the same, around 47%. And the free throwing, a slight edge to Chicago, 77% to 74%. Orlando Woolridge, the former Bull, in uniform. He'll be available tonight for Dave Wohl, as Johnny mentioned.
Hey, Ray Williams, too. He is starting to play great basketball for this club.
Ray Williams, 6 games with the Nets after they brought him on. And some controversy involving Otis Birdsong's contract, I see.
They're trying to avoid it. They've got a lawsuit to try to avoid it because they felt he was hurt before the season started. He signed his new contract.
Corzine tips it, but Buck Williams controls, and the Nets have it in the front court. Washington angles right, and Paxson guards him. Williams head of the key, plays it outside left to Albert King. King guarded by Banks. Washington feeds it right side to Tony Brown. Down low right, Buck Williams. Back out to Washington. He dropped it. 6 to shoot. Now he picks it up. Washington, top of the circle shot. Nope. Rebound knocked around. Almost went in the basket. And finally, Michael Jordan clears it ahead to Paxson. Packs up court to Oakley. Charles Oakley holding in the right corner. Oakley guarded by Williams. Down the lane, Corzine. He lost the handle going up, but a foul on Gminski.
Now, Charles Oakley normally takes that shot in the corner. He waited, and Corzine came down to set up. It just kept going. Got the nice bounce pass, and you see Madden raise his hand as he said, "You got him, Gminski."
Corzine is a 76% free thrower, averaging just under 8 points a game, and he rims the free throw good, the first point of the night. Corzine didn't miss against Atlanta the other night. That free throw is in. 2-0 Chicago. Washington dribbled the ball out of bounds. Dwayne Washington, part of his problem in the playmaking role is too many turnovers.
Toughest position to learn as a rookie, Jim, the distribution of the ball, who your teammates are, and who the enemy is.
That was simply careless handling of the ball.
Yes, sir.
Bulls on the attack. Corzine has it out front. Paxson cutting left. Pax plays it back to Oakley. Top of the circle jumper. Rimming no. Rebound Albert King. King pushes it up on the dribble. Jaminski has it top of the circle. Wide left is Washington. Paxson guards him. Shot clock at 14. Dwayne Washington gives it up to King. Inside Buck Williams for the layup. He missed it. Got his own rebound. Then he was fouled going up with a shot. And Buck Williams will shoot two. Dave Corzine guilty of the foul.
Boy, Williams missed that layup. They had a little pick situation to try to rub each other off underneath. Tony Brown came across, got it to Buck Williams. He missed, but stayed inside. You talked about it, Jim. What a great rebounder this guy is. He stayed right after and drew the foul.
He and Charles Oakley in that matchup, the two of the premier rebounders in the league. And Oakley, who has a slight muscle pull, his rebound numbers were down the last game, and I see Buck Williams with his left thigh with a wrap on it. Buck Williams, a 73% free thrower. Buck Williams offers the second one. That's in. 2-1 game. Bulls the lead and the ball. Paxson turning on the dribble, guarded by Dwayne Washington. Paxson to the front court. Off to the left. Turns in the dribble. Jordan gets it out front. Michael against Tony Brown. Right of the lane fake. Lean in jumper. Bank no good. Corzine the rebound and follow. Rebound battle. Oakley no. Rebound knocked around at Jaminski. Nets come away with the ball. Washington into the front court. Up court to Albert King. Pull up jumper. Good out of the right corner. Albert King puts the Nets ahead. Paxson against pressing defense comes into the front court, hounded by Washington. Pax turns the corner, drives down the lane, and he was fouled coming inside on the pass off. Foul is on Albert King. That's a matchup of contrast. You've got John Paxson, who leads the league in fewest turnovers.
That's
and
right.
Dwayne Washington, who leads the league maybe in the most, at least at the point guard spot.
Alpha and Omega.
Yeah. Here's Paxson giving it right side to Jordan. Michael right of the lane. Kicks it off to Oakley in the right corner. Charles comes out, dumps it for Jordan, guarded by Tony Brown. 12 to shoot. Michael in the drive, tried to lay it up and drew the foul. Buck Williams, the guilty party.
He can't believe it. He's walking over
To talk to Bob Sakamoto about that.
I think he is. Michael drive the lane. Yeah, let's.
I thought he got him on the wrist, but Buck didn't.
That Buck got hit in the eye.
The Buck stops here, right? Michael Jordan, an 85% free thrower, makes the first one. That ties it 3-3 with 9:57 left in the quarter. The Bulls without a field goal yet. Jordan's second free throw rims in, and it's a 1-point Chicago lead. New Jersey's road mark 2-25 starting tonight. Washington out to the left. Jaminski head of the circle, shot on the way. Long rebound. Gene Banks gets it. Flips it off to Paxson. John Paxson into the front court. Pax right side, hounded by Washington. Hooked into Jordan. The jump hook missed by Michael. Jaminski the rebound for New Jersey. Up court to Washington. Dwayne Washington feeds it left to Tony Brown. Brown into Jordan. Ooh, Michael got picked away, and an offensive foul on Albert King, setting the pick on Michael Jordan. Second foul on Albert King.
That was a slow whistle, that trip, and that might hustle in the lineup for Orlando Woolridge. He picks up two like that.
John Paxson turning on the dribble, comes across. 9:23 left in the quarter. The Bulls without a field goal yet in the game. Paxson outside left. He's guarded by Washington. Here's a pass kicked by Dwayne Washington. The Bulls get a new 24 seconds.
I think if you watch this offense of the Nets, they are not good at getting their own shot. They need help. Orlando might be the best in the business on their team at getting it.
That's right. Here's Jordan with it, baseline right. Michael comes up shooting, around and out, and the rebound tipped off to Washington, and he has trouble controlling it as Oakley fell down, but Washington saves it in play to Williams. Buck Williams into the front court. Albert King, top of the circle. Left side is Tony Brown. Shot clock at 10. Outside left, Brown standing dribble against Jordan. Out front, Jaminski. Washington feeds it right corner to Albert King, and his shot is missed. Jaminski, the rebound, the follow is in. Mike Jaminski with his first two, and the Nets lead 5-4. Slow start by the Bulls here tonight. Paxson out to the left to stop the dribble. He's open, feeds it into Oakley instead for the layup. No basket. Offensive foul on Charles Oakley. Jack Madden said, Charles, you shoved the defensive man away to get free.
Charles almost got it technically, threw the ball into the stands, too.
So the Nets the ball in a 1-point lead. The Bulls still without a hoop. Washington off to the right, a standing dribble. Here's a pass stolen by Jordan as they try to go into Gminski. Michael out with a 3-on-2. Jordan down the lane, scoops it off to Paxson, and Washington a re-steal. And the Nets come back the other way. Dwayne Washington kicks it off to Gminski. His shot around and out for the right baseline. Buck Williams lays it in. New Jersey leads it 7-4. Is that saying, remember the Alamo? Remember Sacramento? Here's
right.
Oakley low right with a shot good off the glass. Charles Oakley with the Bulls' first hoop, and it's a 7-6 game. Albert King lost it out of bounds as the Nets tried to push it up court in a hurry. The difference I'm seeing in this one from that one, though, the Nets aren't as sharp as Sacramento was in that game.
No. Well, the Bulls are not all that unsharp, Jimmy. The ball not flowing and juice is not going yet, I think.
Here's Corzine holding to the right. Shot clock at 14. Paxson has it top of the circle. Low left is Oakley. Back out to Pax. 20-footer ahead of the key. Yep. John Paxson nails it, and the Bulls lead by 1. Washington a lob into Buck Williams low right. Williams in the lane. Lean in shot. Rimming no. Rebound tipped away from Gminski. Picked up by Albert King. Left baseline shot and rimming out. Buck Williams the rebound. Lost it off. Hey, carried the ball. No. And then the shot is good out front by Buck Williams. Boy, that ball hopped all over the place on Buck Williams on his dribble.
It looked like it didn't touch the ground, the floor either.
No travel, they say. Here's Paxson in the front court at the 7-minute mark for the quarter. 9-8 New Jersey. Off to the right is Banks. Corzine with the ball top of the circle. Left corner Paxson. Paxson turnaround jumper. Yep.
He did it. He did a 360 jumper.
A 360 spin dribble on Washington to get free, and then he hit the shot. Here's Buck Williams again. This time it's an offensive foul on Buck Williams. That's his second, and a timeout Chicago with 6:39 left of the quarter. It's a 1-point Chicago lead, 10-9 on the Bulls network. Move a moment ago.
Most players do that in the air around the rim, but Pax says, I think I'll do it right here. And he threads it. Got to be a little happy what happened down at South Bend last night. Corzine probably a little sad.
Notre Dame, the Giant Killers, right? The Irish at home. The Nets are 4 of 11. The Bulls 3 of 10 in the first quarter. Here's Paxson outside left. Paxson the move left of the circle, shoots the long one. Good. John Paxson is stuck 3 in a row, and the Bulls lead it 12-9. Dwayne Washington off to the right, gives it up to Tony Brown between the circles, right side Washington. Ray Williams ready to come for the Nets. Washington has it off to the right, comes left, shoots the shot right of the circle, around and out. Rebound Charles Oakley. Jordan, it's kicked out of bounds to New Jersey.
Think he saw Ray Williams coming?
Here it comes. Dwayne Washington out with the veteran Ray Williams in the game. 9-year vet. The Nets have it in play too. Ray Williams guarded by Paxson. Between the circles, Albert King. Off to the right is Williams. Outside jumper, Tony Brown. Yes, sir, on the right wing. Tony Brown hits it. And New Jersey within 1. Paxson controlling for the Bulls. Off to the left, slips the pass to Jordan. Left of the lane, guarded by Brown. Oakley open, top of the circle. Right side Banks. Gino fires. Good. Nice ball movement. Gene Banks got free over the Corzine pick. Hit the short shot right of the lane. Orlando Woolridge ready to come for New Jersey. Down low right, Gminski. Jump pass left to Albert King. Wheels on Banks, gets the shot good off the glass. Albert King scoring, and it's a 1-point game again. 14-13 Chicago. Paxson with the ball off to the right, guarded by Ray Williams. Gene Banks has it left to the key. Left side, Jordan. Michael comes up shooting. Good. Michael Jordan with his first hoop. He's got 4. The Bulls lead by 3. Ray Williams wide to the right, standing dribble against Paxson. Buck Williams coming left, hands in the weave to King. Bounce pass right of the lane, Gminski. Turnaround shot blocked by Corzine, cleared by Jordan. Michael Jordan picks his way through traffic, comes across into the front court. Jordan feeds it under to Corzine in deep. He lost it out of bounds. It was hammered away from him, though, by Albert King. So the Bulls will have it as Orlando Woolridge comes in, replacing Albert King. For some reason, response by the crowd as Orlando Woolridge enters the game. 17 to shoot. Jordan, left corner jumper. Yeah. Michael Jordan has 6, and the Bulls lead by 5. Another former Bull, Chris Engler, about to come into the game.
Former everything.
Yeah, leads the league in 10-day contracts. Right side, Tony Brown holding on Jordan. 10 on the clock. Jaminski over the top to Buck Williams. His layup blocked inside, but a foul call. The foul is on Gene Banks, his first. Chris Engler is on. Jaminski is out. You know, when the Bulls and the Nets play, you have a number of former ACC players on the floor, and one of them going to the free throw line here, Buck Williams.
That's right. Jaminski, Gene Banks,
Albert King, Michael.
King, that's right. They lead the team in beards for centers, I think, too. Dave's got his on, too. I'll be doggone. Poquette, Corzine, Engler, and Jaminski. Played for the House of David years ago.
6 points for Buck Williams as he put the first free throw down. His average is 17. 4:27 left in the quarter. Buck Williams offers it again. That's in. 18-15. John Paxson into the front court against Ray Williams. Paxson outside left. Spins to the dribble. Goes toward the baseline. Comes back to Oakley left of the lane. Charles to the hoop. Scoops the shot. No good. Gets his own rebound with a foul called on Chris Engler. Charles Oakley took somebody out, though, going inside.
Boy, he drove. He put that head down and drove. But you know what, Jim? When the ball came off the glass, he was right there. Watch Charles Ray. He took Buck Williams out and got the ball and tried to shoot it at the same time. He's going to get rewarded here with a couple free throws.
Oakley, a 69% free throw shooter. Charles nails the free throw. He's done a job the last 11 games, 15.5 points, over 12 rebounds a game. He hits both free throws. The Bulls lead by 5 again. Paxson putting pressure on Ray Williams. And Ray Williams on the attack off to the right. Leans over the dribble against Paxson. Woolridge outside, pressured by Banks. Left side, Tony Brown missed steal Jordan, and Brown misses the pull-up jumper. Gets his own rebound in low left. He missed again. Rebound battle inside. Banks juggles and then comes out on the dribble. Gene Banks flips it ahead to Paxson. Paxson to the front court. Long outside jumper from the left is in. John Paxson with 8, just inside of the stripe. It's a 7-point Chicago lead. Ray Williams has stopped the dribble off to the left. Plays it into Buck Williams. Low left against Oakley. Buck Williams shot won't go. Corzine the rebound. Corzine up court to Paxson. Paxson in the front court of the dribble. And what do we get? Technical foul on Dave Wall by Mel Whitworth.
Stop the break down here on this end. You think Mel might want to let it go and see what develops, but maybe he stopped it right out at midcourt, Jim, and
a timeout taken by the New Jersey Nets with 3:29 left to go. We'll hold it here momentarily. Michael Jordan on the free throw line to shoot the technical. Michael Jordan will shoot the tee. And since he is ready to shoot it, let's hold it here. I'd already marked in Paxson. And I'm going to tell you why when we come back after the commercial. The free throw by Jordan is in.
Ooh.
The Bulls lead by 8. 23-15 on the Bulls Network. Maryville Academy's Chuck Wagon Day is too far off since it's in the summertime, but Johnny Kerr, you got tickets out right now.
I got my tickets already for June 28th, the Maryville Chuck Wagon. That's a #1 draft choice from the St. Louis Hawks, Father John Smith, who decided to wear a different uniform, Jim.
He's here.
He's the best.
Watching this one. And the Bulls lead by 8, 23-15. Michael Jordan hitting the technical free throw. Yesterday at the Cranes luncheon, Doug Collins told Michael, he said, from now on, Pax is shooting the tees. Here's Paxson. He slid, but he feeds it to Banks, right baseline. And then Banks gets hit with an offensive foul into Ray Williams. Hold it. John Madden says illegal defense before the foul against New Jersey. So the Bulls get a break with a new 24-second clock. And Dave Wall, whose season has gone 13-41, has seen it all. Maybe not quite, he says. Gene Banks will make the inbounds pass for the Bulls. Banks brings it in to Paxson. Paxson the dribble off to the right. Swings it back left to Charles Oakley. Wide left is Michael Jordan. Jordan against Tony Brown. Fakes, lead-in jumper, low left. Banked it in. Michael Jordan with 9, and the Bulls lead by 10. 3:04 left in the quarter. Ray Williams, right side, standing dribble against Paxson. Williams comes left around a Buck Williams screen. Nearly lost it on the dribble. Ray Williams had the foul line. Has it knocked away by Banks to Corzine. Ahead to Paxson. Pax takes it in. Hands it off to Jordan underneath. Michael shoots on Chris Engler. No good, but a foul called on Chris Engler. The fans reacted to Charles Oakley's follow-up. Chris Engler with his second foul, and Michael Jordan will shoot 2.
Corzine with a bullet pass out to John Paxson. Pax wanted to make the good play, give it to Michael, but Engler's long arms got in there to knock it down. And Michael got it, went over the top of Engler, and Engler says, hey, I was just standing watching.
I'm a bystander here. Michael Jordan 3 for 3 at the foul line, 9 points in the game, leads the league, of course. His average now at 37.1, but it's the steals and the blocked shots on this homestand that are indicative of the total game he's been playing.
Oh, absolutely.
And the assist.
He gets those guys posting up, the other men posting up, fade away for the shot. He comes over, help his teammate, gets the block.
He makes both free throws. Jordan with 11. It's a 12-point Bulls lead with 2:44 remaining in the quarter. Ray Williams leans over the dribble off to the right against Paxson. He goes baseline right, and Paxson strips the ball from him and knocked it out of bounds. Now Kevin McKenna comes in, and Tony Brown goes out. Shot clock at 14.
He just told him McKenna can shoot it.
Yep.
Doug said, Michael, he can shoot it.
Woolridge inbounding off to the right to Ray Williams. Williams holding it wide right. Now to Woolridge right of the lane against Banks. A flip pass outside, tip to Banks. Ahead to Jordan. And McKenna came back to knock the ball loose and make the steal. Good play by Kevin McKenna as the Bulls were out of the break. Buck Williams to the hoop, missed the layup, but drew the foul on Corzine.
Well, the Bulls have not been connected on the actual breaks that they've got. Corzine gets the steal, tips it over to Paxson. Paxson gets it down to Michael. Michael turns, just flat runs right into McKenna. Didn't see him there. And then hustling on back, they get it to Buck Williams. Buck Williams drives in and picks up the foul from Corzine, Dave's second.
Buck Williams has averaged over 21 points a game and 10 rebounds against the Bulls this year. He hits the free throw. Corzine out. Mike Brown coming in.
On the earlier talk I had with Williams, talked about his improved free throw shooting. He says, I'm really proud of that. I've worked very hard at it.
4 for 5 from the line. 5 for 6. 9 points for Buck Williams. The Chicago lead is 10. Paxson up court against Ray Williams. Pax outside to the left, turns from the dribble, slips a bounce pass, and it's stolen by Ray Williams, and then Oakley a foul for running him out of bounds. Second foul on Charles Oakley. The Bulls with 14 fouls. 14 fouls. Jeff Turner coming in.
Reached in and hit him. Was itsy bitsy, but it was a foul, and now the Bulls got to pay attention to what's going on during the game, Jim.
Jeff Turner is in the game for the Nets. He has the ball out between the circles. Turner on the dribble left, picks it up. Wide left is Woolridge, guarded by Banks. Woolridge trying to post on Banks. Outside Ray Williams down the lane, scoops it off to Turner for the layup. He missed it, and Charles Oakley claims the rebound. Up court to Paxson. Pax pushes it up in a hurry. Works off to the right side. Charles Oakley, top of the circle. He fires, rimming, no, and taken down by Orlando Woolridge. He flips it out to Ray Williams. Williams into the front court. Left corner shot, Kevin McKenna. And that's what Doug Collins said. He can shoot it, and Kevin McKenna does.
They've got good shooters on the court now. Very good. They're a smaller team, but quick and good shooters.
They've cut the Bulls lead to 8 with 1:23 left in the quarter. Paxson dances on the dribble off to the right. Banks has it ahead of the key. Low right Oakley. Charles turnaround jumper on Buck Williams. It rims out. Woolridge the rebound. Woolridge brings it up. Gene Banks takes him in the front court defensively. Woolridge off to the right. Gives it up to Ray Williams. Left to the lane jumper by Turner. Rimming high. No good. Rebound Oakley. Long down court pass to Jordan. Michael in on Ray Williams. Shoots it in. Michael Jordan with 13, and the Bulls go up 10. Some pass that Oakley threw.
He ran into McKenna. McKenna got hurt. That should have been a foul after the play, but...
Sedale 3 to Brad Sellers, ready to come for the Bulls with 50 seconds left in the quarter. Right of the circle is Turner. Wide right is McKenna, guarded by Jordan. 10 to shoot. Kevin McKenna plays to Woolridge. Right of the lane, turnaround jumper. Good. Orlando Woolridge hits his first shot attempt. 29-21. Paxson controlling for the Bulls out to the left. Shot clock at 16. 32 on the big one. Banks has it, hit of the key. Right side, Jordan. Michael steps in, reload, jumper, and out. Foul is on Kevin McKenna.
Oh, man, if that one goes, Michael did a jumping jack split. He looked off to the side last minute. Penetrates. He beats McKenna. McKenna hit him on the back of the head. He didn't really want to shoot that, and doggone near rang it up.
Sellers and Threet are in. Paxson and Oakley out. 27 seconds left. Jordan hits the free throw. 14 points for Michael Jordan in the first quarter of this game.
Good job for the guards again. Pax with 8 to open it up a little bit, huh?
This guy's on target for 56 tonight. Second one is in. 15, 16, 31-21. 22 seconds left. Shot clock at 19, 2 difference. Ray Williams between the circles against Threet. Williams leans over the dribble, 11 to shoot, and Williams against Threet. Got a foul called on Sedale Threet. Says Mel Whitworth. The Bulls are over the limit.
This guy has been perfect from the free throw line, Jim.
In 18 tries.
Since he's joined, he hasn't missed since he joined.
2 games over 500 at 52 games in for the Bulls, and this is the most since the 81 run in which they finished 45-37, and it was in that year, John, remember, where they beat the Knicks and Ray Williams in the miniseries. 2 games to none. Some guard line they had. Michael Ray Richardson, Ray Williams. Williams hits the second free throw, so he hits them all. 12 seconds left. Bulls get it in play to Threet. New Jersey with the pressure. Michael Jordan flashing in the front court, in for the left. Scoop shot. No, but a foul called. Michael Jordan shoots 2 with 6 seconds left. Buck Williams, his 3rd foul.
Michael's speed here does it. He breaks everybody up for reason. The other players are standing there waiting for him. He just blew on by him, and somebody had to reach in. A big Buck Williams picks up number 3.
Jordan perfect in 7 free throw attempts, offers number 8, and that's it. Here's Ben Coleman into the game for New Jersey. Ben Coleman, 6'9" rookie from Maryland. He's in replacing Buck Williams. A former Maryland player in to replace another.
Well, if Michael makes this one, he's on target for 68.
We shouldn't laugh.
No, I know. We've seen 63, haven't we, buddy?
Jordan knocks the second one in, 33-23. 6 seconds, and in the backcourt, a foul called. Michael Jordan saying, no. Jordan picks up the foul as Mel Whitworth made the call, but they didn't start the clock in time. There should only be about 2 seconds up there. The Nets had it in play for a while before the clock got going. 4 seconds left, and Turner on the line to shoot 2. 70% free throw shooter. Jeff Turner.
4 seconds, and they had a tough time getting the ball in before.
Turner's left-handed free throw is good. 33-24. The Bulls by 9. The biggest has been 12.
Too bad you don't have a timeout to burn now. Get it at half court.
Turner in and out. Gene Banks the rebound. Banks with 2 seconds left. Brings it up. Shoots a 50-footer. Off the glass, over the top actually, hit the top edge and then rattled around behind against the shot clock support. We've played 1. It's a 9-point Chicago lead, 33-24 on the Bulls network. Out of the second quarter, you know, before we do, we talked, this has been family week, right? I've had my family up here all week with me. My brother has his family here tonight, and you want to know, in the small world department with him is Tom Sirks, who's the high school coach at St. Anne. And it was Tom Sirks who showed Doug Collins around the Illinois State campus when Tom Sirks was a player for the Redbirds.
And we'll have a center from St. Anne in here Saturday.
Jack Sigma, that's right. All right, here we go. The Bulls work it the length of the floor, up 9, as Threet comes into the front court. Ray Williams guards him. Threet on the move around Mike Brown, pick down the lane to the right. Turnaround jumper on Ray Williams. Around and out, and taken down by Ben Coleman. Ray Williams coming back. Williams with a lob pass inside, tipped away by Mike Brown. Threet out with a loose ball. Here comes Sadeo Threet down the lane in traffic. Scoops it off to Brown. The short shot, Rimming, no, from the right baseline. And Ben Coleman has another rebound. And Ray Williams right back on the attack for the Nets. Wide left is McKenna, juggles against Paxson. Inside to Jaminski, and a reach-in foul on Mike Brown.
And his mother is here also. First quarter stats, the Nets shot 34%, the Bulls 47. The Bulls 13 out of 13 from the free throw line. Wow. Jordan had 10 of those free throws.
And a rebound's Reven at 12. Dwayne Washington holding in the front court for the Nets. Woolridge has it, top of the circle. Woolridge in the lane on Banks. Lean-in shot, rimming good. Orlando Woolridge with 4. 33-26. The Chicago lead is 7. The Bulls' biggest lead was a dozen. Here's Banks in the lane, feeds Threet right of the circle. Right baseline, Brad Sellers. Brad fires, good. Sellers hits this shot way out along the right baseline. Dwayne Washington controlling for the Nets. Between the circles, he's guarded by Sadeo Threet. Jaminski has an over-the-top pass into Woolridge, and Woolridge tipped it in. Woolridge caught it going up and then pushed it in off the glass.
He had position. He could have slammed that if they had it up high enough on the rim, too.
Washington without Moses Malone leading Indiana by 16 in the third in the Cap Center. There's a foul called on Ben Coleman in the Bulls front court. Coleman with his first foul. 60-44. The Bullets playing without Moses Malone. He has a sprained ankle, tuning up Indiana. This game doesn't figure, does it?
No, it doesn't, unless Bowl is doing something fantastic.
The Bulls have it in play. Sellers top of the circle on the dribble left. Feeds it left to Paxson. Paxson bounce pass left corner to Brown. Mike shoots it up. Nope. Rebound, loose ball foul on Brad Sellers. That's his first. A hoop makes it a 5-point game here with 10:15 left to go.
Bulls gone dry all the way around now.
Dwayne Washington brings it up. Charles Oakley will be coming for the Bulls in a moment. Washington in the front court against Threet. Jaminski plays it low right to Woolridge. Orlando's turnaround shot won't go. A foul call. Banks with his second foul.
13 foul.
And now Gene Banks leaves the game as Oakley comes in. Who guards Orlando Woolridge? Mike Brown?
No, I think Sellers.
Sellers? It's going to be tough to post now for Woolridge.
Well, I want to tell you something. He has been around. He's got a lot of those O's and those moves, and if Brad doesn't play him wisely, he'll be raising his hand for a lot of fouls.
Woolridge on the line. 2 shots coming. First one is in. Woolridge has 7. 5 in this quarter. 35-29. He has all 5 New Jersey points here in the second quarter. Second one on the way. Rimming, no, and Charles Oakley snaps it down. Sadeo Threet brings it up. Threet in the front court, off to the right against Washington. Brown hands to Threet, off the ball. You've got Sellers and Woolridge.
Offensive foul, Madden calls on Sellers.
Second foul on Sellers. And Sellers are talking about it.
Sellers still going at it.
Woolridge had him by the shirt.
Sure he did.
Orlando Woolridge had Brad Sellers by the shirt, as the replay showed. That's why Sellers pushed him away. Woolridge has it against Sellers. Down the lane to the right. In deep. Missed the shot. Rebound Sellers. Out to Threet. Bulls on the run. Threet ahead of the key. Left corner Paxson. Johnny fires. Good. With 10, the Bulls are up 8. Washington right side, guarded by Threet. Into Jaminski, low right. Jaminski against Mike Brown, and a foul called on Mike Brown from behind. Mike Brown, arms in the air, stood his ground with his body.
He took the position right away, Jim, when they first came down. I was watching that pushing and shoving in the middle. He wouldn't give any ground, but they're going to make him give. Here's Ben Poquette.
From Mike Brown.
All right, we're going to take another look on a replay here, and there you see the hand of Orlando Woolridge grabbing his shirt, and that started. The rookie said, hey.
Get your hands off me, Brad Sellers said, and that cost him an offensive foul. Here's Jaminski with a hookup, no good, taken out of there by Oakley, and the Bulls come out in a hurry. Paxson on the drive. Paxson pull-up shot right of the circle. Rimming, no! Tip, Poquette won't go. McKenna on the dribble. McKenna brings it up court, and Threet steals the Sedale. Threet blows it on Jaminski, lays it up, goaltending on Woolridge. Count the hoop. Blade with a bucket, his first, and the Bulls lead by 10.
Oh, the Blade runner with a great steal. He picks it right off, going for Ben Coleman. Now he comes down, he sees Orlando Woolridge waiting. He says, I just got to get it up on the glass. Takes a step in, flips it up. Orlando picks it off the glass. That's 2 for Treat.
39-29, the Bulls up 10. Washington coming left has picked up the dribble. Woolridge against Sellers out high, and an offensive foul against New Jersey. It's on Ben Coleman. That's his second foul. And the intensity level's been cranked up a notch.
Oh, it sure has. It sure has.
Technical foul. Dave Wall is history. Dave Wall has been thrown out of the game by Mel Whitworth. And now John Paxson will shoot that technical.
Well, he got one at 3:29, stopping a fast break by the Bulls in the first quarter. Michael made it, and now Paxson's up at 8:44. 8:44 to go in the second quarter, and they're coachless here. You don't think they'll send in their radio announcer, do you?
We laugh because John McLeod, after 14 years, was replaced by Dick Van Arsdale, one of their announcers today in Phoenix.
I shouldn't laugh because this guy, there's Neil Funk, who we were kidding about, their radio guy, because I think he's in a little hot water the way it is.
Paxson's free throw is good. John Paxson with 11. The Bulls lead by 11. Albert King returns for the Nets. Gary St. Jean looks like he has taken over. Bob McKinnon also on their bench. New Jersey with 10 turnovers in the first half. The Bulls 5. Sedale Threet walks into the front court against Washington. Poquette has it off to the right. 14 on the shot clock. John Paxson out front of the dribble left against Albert King. Paxson left baseline off to Oakley. Charles missed the layup. Jaminski the rebound. Dwayne Washington up court to Albert King. And traveling call as Albert King tried to get a pass away and carried the ball.
What a great play Paxson made. Great pass he gave to Charles. And Charles just flat out knew he missed it.
Michael Jordan ready to come back for the Bulls. Threet brings it up. Sedale Threet starts it with a bounce pass off to the right to Sellers. Paxson has the top of the circle. Pax fakes the long one. Feeds Poquette underneath the fake, then the follow. Rebound taken out by Ben Coleman. Dwayne Washington in the front court. Down the lane, knocked away by Threet. King picked it up, had it knocked away. Got it back, missed the layup, drew the foul. Albert King shoots 2. The foul on Ben Poquette. His first. Michael Jordan returns, and Sedale Threet goes out. What a job he did again.
He did a nice job, a super job. Ben Poquette having a tough time scoring on one end. Comes down and picks up the foul. Albert King will be at the line. They need somebody in the second hole here now, so Washington will go up to the free throw line.
Gary St. Jean, who had assisted Don Nelson in Milwaukee for a number of years, now takes over from Dave Wall here after Wall has been thrown out with 8:44 left.
He was in consideration for a couple head coaching jobs, and of course Mike Schuler, another one at Don Nelson's age, got the job at Portland.
You know, Nelly is like the free throw by Albert King off the back iron, no good. Nelly's like Tom Landry, isn't he? He's starting to spread his assistants all around. He's like Tom Landry in success, too. Albert King hits the next one. He's got 5. It's 40-30. A 10-point Bulls lead. Paxson into Oakley, low left. Back out to Pax, the long outside jumper.
Oh, man.
John Paxson from the left side. He's got 13. Bulls lead by 12. Ray Williams off to the right, gives to Jaminski, top of the circle. Here's Ray Williams in the lane, lead-in shot with the right hand. Rebound tipped off to Paxson. Bulls get it out in a hurry. Pax brings it up ahead to Jordan. Michael inside, scoops the shot. No, but draws the foul on Albert King. Third foul on Albert King, and Michael Jordan shoots 2.
Bulls with 42 points. Jordan and Paxson with 30 of them. Paxson flips it over to Michael Jordan. He comes around Albert King, catches a foul, and flips it back off the glass.
And a timeout taken with 7:33 left in the half. It's a 12-point Chicago lead, 42-30. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Line for the Bulls, 17 first quarter points tonight.
and 13 for Paxson. And as I mentioned, that's 30 out of the 42. Wow.
Jordan nails the free throw. 10 in a row from the foul line.
15 in a row total for the Bulls.
The second one. Yep. 44-30. Bulls by 14. 7:30 left. First half at Chicago Stadium. Washington with it off to the right, guarded by Paxson. Shot clock at 13. Washington, a bounce pass down low right. They play it to Coleman, out to Ray Williams. He gets in the lane, has his shot blocked by Poquette. Paxson out with a loose ball. Paxson on the drive, angles off to the right, has picked up the dribble. Right corner, Brad Sellers, back out to Paxson. Illegal defense, the second one of the game against the Nets. And now Leon Wood comes on to replace Dwayne Washington, as the Nets are 2 of 6 from the field in this quarter. The Bulls 4 of 11. Now what Wood gives them is an outside threat from 3-point range.
More of a threat from there, it seems like, than anywhere else on the court.
John Paxson makes the technical on the illegal defense. That's 14 points for Paxson. The Bulls lead by 15. 7:07 left in the half.
Nice block by Ben Poquette on a drive down the middle by
Ray Williams.
Ray Williams is right.
The Bulls have it in play to Jordan. Well, we saw Gus Williams there the other night, right?
Yeah.
Off to the right is Poquette. 18 to shoot. Backdoor Sellers. He tipped it in on the feed from Poquette. Brad Sellers went behind the defense. 47-30. Ben Coleman at the top of the circle. Gives it up to Leon Wood against Paxson. Right side Albert King. The long outside shot is good on the right wing. Albert King with 7. 47-32 with 6:40 remaining in the first half. Ben Poquette on the dribble, comes into the front court. Poquette hands to Paxson, off to the right, guarded by Wood. 15 to shoot. Paxson gives to Jordan, right of the lane, turnaround jumper, in and out. Rebound, Ben Poquette, out to Leon Wood. Wood brings it down, stops, shoots top of the circle, and hits it. Now Wood is shooting less than 38% from the field this year, but he's almost there from 3-point range. 47-34 Chicago. Paxson right side, gives to Sellers, head of the circle. On the left wing is Charles Oakley. He drives on Coleman in deep, scoops for Poquette, and he lays it in. Nice pass by Charles Oakley.
Charles, I think, is the leader in assists maybe in this game.
49-34. Leon Wood has stopped the dribble, plays it left to Albert King, holding on Sellers. Out front, Jaminski, inside Coleman, and he got the little hook down. Ben Coleman, right under the hoop. Got a right-handed hook to go. 49-36. Bulls the lead of the ball as Paxson controls it left against Leon Wood. Down low left, Poquette, turnaround shot is in. Ben Poquette with 4. All of a sudden, Doug Collins getting some contribution from just about everybody he calls on. Ray Williams on the walk, off to the left. Shot clock at 14. Between the circles is Wood. Wood against Paxson, in for the right to the hoop, and he scoops the shot around and in. Leon Wood with 4. 5:05 left to go. First half in Chicago Stadium. Brad Sellers down low left, guarded by Albert King. Turnaround jumper, good from the left baseline. Brad Sellers with 6. Outside left is Ray Williams. He shoots the long one, missing. And Brad Sellers the rebound, and Jordan on the fly. Michael Jordan with 21 on the long feed from Brad Sellers. Off to the right is Albert King, guarded by Sellers. Jaminski head of the circle and off the ball, and illegal defense against the Bulls. The Nets get a new 24 seconds. Dave Corzine in, Poquette out. Poquette will get a hand. He did a nice job.
Michael Jordan on a breakaway from Sellers. Oh boy.
One of those tuck dunks, if you will. Michael has to tuck his head to keep from hitting the backboard. Now a blocking foul on Paxson as Leon Wood tried to dribble to the top of the circle. First foul on Paxson.
Wood will shoot the free throw, 81% shooter, and he brings his back in and dribbles the ball behind him, trying to take up some slack.
Sedale Threet Back to the scorer's table for the Bulls with 4:20 left as Wood misses the free throw. Threet is in. Paxson is out. Sedale Threet, you've heard us refer to his nickname as Blade. The guy can knife his way through any kind of defense almost, can he?
The Blade Runner.
Yeah. Jordan with the top of the key. Down the lane to the left. Scoops it up. Bank no. Foul called and Michael Jordan on the line. Does he pay for a drive to the hoop?
Take your pick. Tony Brown gets his first one. Yep. That's why he's aches and pains this year, Jim. He missed a lot of games last year. This year, they know what he did the first year and when he came back. Now they try to keep him from going down. But, you know, some guys you can stop by fouling. Like Chamberlain, you could foul, put him in the line, make him earn two the hard way. But here, you're giving a guy 85% chance of putting a point on the board.
Tonight, 1,000%. Michael hits it. He's got 22 on 5 hoops. 56-39 Chicago. Jordan again. 57-39. 4:10 left in the half. Leon Wood, a high dribble, brings it up against Threet. And Gary St. Jean takes a 20. We'll keep it here. 4:07 left to go in the first half. 57-39. The Milwaukee Bucks check in on Saturday afternoon here in the stadium. Remember to wrap it up. Busy night around the league. Indiana at Washington, and the Bullets up big, playing without Moses Malone. He's out with a sprained ankle. Philadelphia's at San Antonio tonight. Houston on the road at Utah later. And the LA Clippers, who will be here next week, at Golden State this evening. Denver on the road at Seattle. What have you got?
The wrong thing there. Free throws, Michael. I guess his high is 20.
20 free throws made against the New York Knicks.
Opening day, right. Oh, we know what he did then, didn't we?
50 big ones. The Nets have it in play to Leon Wood. Jaminski has it right of the circle. Out to the left is Woolridge. Woolridge guarded by Sellers. Down low left, Ben Coleman. Coleman the lane, the jump hook is in. Ben Coleman has gotten 2 hook shots to go. 4 points for him. Brad Sellers brings it in play to Corzine. Up court to Oakley. Charles Oakley backs it out on the left wing and hands to Threet. Charles counted him. 1, 2, 3, 4 New Jersey players against me. I'm going to back it out, he said. Oakley with the top of the circle. Shoots from 20. Rimming won't go. Tip try to Sellers to keep it alive. Missed. And Jaminski outlets to Wood. Woolridge in for the left side. Lean in shot. Blocked by Jordan. Ball on the deck, though, to Woolridge, and his follow-up is missed. Corzine clears to Threet. Threet pushes it up on the dribble. Jordan in for the right turnaround jumper. Oh, yeah.
What a block by Jordan. Oh.
25 for Jordan. The Bulls lead 59-41. He may not get 60 because he may not get those kind of minutes tonight.
That's right.
Jaminski plays it left to Woolridge, guarded by Sellers. Woolridge outside jumper is around and out. And the rebound to Jordan. Michael Jordan into the front court. Feeds left to Oakley. Charles stumbled coming to the hoop. Oh, Charles, you got a dunk on that one if you don't stumble.
Yep.
So on the traveling violation, the Nets get it. The Bulls take time. 2:49 left to go in the first half in Chicago Stadium. It's 59-41 Bulls on the Bulls net. There's about his steals and block shots on this homestand. He had a big one on Woolridge earlier. Oh, it was still on the way up, I guess.
He misses the shot here. The Bulls are going to come away with it. Corzine gets it to Threet. Threet's going to look to his left and give it to Michael, flipping into the right. Michael just makes a little move, floats away from the side, and gently breezes it through the net.
The Bulls have opened up an 18-point lead with 2:45 left to go in the first half. Leon Wood hounded by Sedale Threet between the rings. Right of the circle is Tony Brown. Wide right is Wood, 10 to shoot. Wood spins on Threet, turnaround jumper, rimming no, rebound knocked around inside, the ball tipped out, Oakley out for the long rebound. Charles Oakley lets the traffic clear and fires it up court to Corzine. Sedale Threet brings it up now against Wood. Threet on the walk, out front, guarded by Wood. Off the circle left. Left corner Jordan. Michael holding on Tony Brown. 6 to shoot. Jordan on the drive, in for the left, scoops the shot. Blocked out of bounds, but a foul called. Michael Jordan on the line. Jack Madden makes the call on Orlando Woolridge. College action tonight. Loyola defeated Detroit.
But they got to win 3 games. That's 1 for Gene Sullivan and Ramblers. And of course, Andre Moore was the MVP of that conference.
Michael Jordan, 25 points tonight. 26, 14 straight from the foul line. He's got a string of 17 in a row from the game against Atlanta the other night. Second one is in. Jordan with 27. The Bulls lead by an even 20. One thing lacking in this club this year is a put-away instinct. No killer on them so far this year. But the Bulls up 20 in this one.
I'm going to tell you about my theory of that in a second.
Okay. Tony Brown off to the left against Jordan. 8 to shoot. Inside pass Coleman for the dunk. Ben Coleman has 6, all of them from around the hoop. Sweet with the ball off to the right. Leon Wood guards him. Banks has it top of the circle. Inside Jordan. Turnaround jumper. Rimming good. Michael Jordan with 29. 63-43. Minute and a half left to go in the half. Down low left, Jaminski. Turns in deep. Half hook. Rebound knocked around. It's Woolridge underneath for the dunk. Woolridge with 9. Chicago Stadium, a hostile place for Orlando Woolridge as Doug Collins takes a 20, and we get the theory from Johnny Kerr about killer instinct.
I tell you, you know, they talk about we got to get him down and get him down 10 and get him down 20. I don't think that has anything to do with you jumping and playing harder. I think you normally do that. When a coach tells me we don't have the killer instinct, I say his team is not smart. The killer instinct in the Boston Celtics are working for the good shot every time down. They get you by 10, they get you by 15, they get you by 20. It's not that they play any harder at any specific time, but all of a sudden the Bulls are moving the ball around, playing a little smarter, and boom, everything is open up for them.
That's exactly what they're doing.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You know what I look for? I look for it, though, maybe even more at the defensive end. When you see knees bent, guys are digging in and playing some defense. Yeah. When you see people stand straight up.
Well, what I mean, Jim, is the killer instinct doesn't come by jumping higher or playing harder, because everybody plays with that intensity.
You're right. Banks inbounds to Jordan, and Threed has it coming left. Sadeo Threed off to the left against Leon Wood. Shot clock at 10. Into Corzine, low left. Turnaround shot on Jaminski. Yep. Dave Corzine has his first field goal. And the Bulls keep the 20-point lead with 55 seconds left in the half. Wood outside left has stopped the dribble. Out front they play to Coleman. Tony Brown comes up shooting foul line and hitting. Tony Brown with 4. Here's Sadeo Threed pushing it up on the drive. Off to the right, guarded by Wood. Into Jordan, and it's knocked away. Tony Brown the steal. Then Jordan slipped and fell down. Leon Wood down the lane to the hoop. Missed the scoop shot. Down court pass to Jordan. Michael Jordan put that one away two-handed.
I saw that one coming. Michael slipped right in front of us. Didn't get back that time. Was all alone.
He's getting a standing O. It was Michael Jordan with nothing but open court in front of him, and it was something special. Here's Leon Wood coming left against Threed. Left corner is Brown. Coleman, inside jumper is in. Ben Coleman hit a line drive shot. 67-49, 6 seconds. Jordan, left corner shot. Good!
Oh, man! Something special tonight.
Foul is on Tony Brown, his second. 33 for Jordan.
It's beat the clock time here. He gets fouled, flips it up, and rattles around, but falls through. Something special, Jim.
69-49, 4 seconds left in the half. Jordan's free throw is dead center. He's got 34. Here's Woolridge off to the right, shoots a reload 22-footer, no good. At halftime in the stadium, they're on their feet. Washington playing without Moses Malone beats Indiana 100-94. Well, you know, I say that. He may have played. I'm not, but it said he was doubtful with a sprained ankle, right?
I always think of Tripucka doubtful a couple of years ago against us, got 57.
How about Magic doubtful on their whole trip, right?
Yeah, and then he went home and didn't play.
The numbers he rolled out. Indiana leading, or Purdue leading Indiana by 10 at halftime in a Big Ten contest. Backs it out to the left, guarded by Ray Williams. Corzine's foul line jumper is good. Dave Corzine has 6, and it's a 23-point Bulls lead.
I was just going to say it's going to be tough to get that intensity back.
Jaminski outside to Ray Williams. They swing it left to Tony Brown. Albert King low left. Buck Williams down off the ball. Tony Brown has it wide left. 12 to shoot. Into Buck Williams, and a foul on Oakley. Third foul on Charles Oakley.
Charles didn't shoot well in that first half, Jim. He was 1 out of 9, but he had 8 rebounds and 5 assists, and now he just reaches down and pushes Buck Williams trying to get the ball from him.
The Nets have it in play to Ray Williams. Out front is Albert King. Banks has him in deep. Buck Williams shot blocked by Jordan, but a foul called. Michael Jordan reached over the top like he does so often and made the block.
A foul.
He says, I've been doing that all week.
He came over, he got him across the back of the head, and then Buck Williams got
him.
Michael. Boy, both of them with grimaces. They fall to the floor, but Buck, 5 out of 6 from the free throw line in the first half.
Scored 9 points. His minutes were limited. He picked up 3 fouls in the first half.
Well, they picked up 2 fouls now on the Bulls on this set down here.
Buck Williams delivers good. 72 to 50. Chicago by 22. Buck Williams again. Right there. Buck Williams has 11. The Bulls lead is 21. Backs it out to the right, guarded by Ray Williams. Bounce pass to Corzine, top of the circle. Corzine against Jaminski. Left corner is Oakley. Charles on the drive, into the left, laid it up, got it blocked. Ball loose to Corzine. His follow is blocked, but a foul called. Dave Corzine will be on the line. Foul on Mike Jaminski, his second.
Charles looking for the foul, but didn't get it. Now Corzine went up with it, drew it from Jaminski, and now Doug says, come on down here, I want to talk to you a minute, Charles. He's going to... And Doug is saying, just don't lose your cool, Charles. Get out there and play. Don't foul out. Now you got to, you know, I know you're having a tough time with the officials, but stay with it.
He is having a tough time shooting, too, but like you say, 8 rebounds.
And 5 assists. Yeah.
5 assists. Corzine knocks both free throws in. Dave Corzine with 8. 74-51. Bulls still with the big lead, and Ray Williams controlling out front against Paxson. Off to the right, Albert King. Down low right, Buck Williams. Here's a pass stolen by Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive in on Ray Williams, and Williams took him out going to the hoop. Whoa, watch this.
No.
He says no shot.
2 shots, no breakaway.
When he grabbed his arm, he didn't do anything going after the ball. Ray Williams just wraps him up.
I know. I know.
Okay, they say at least he was fouled in the act of shooting. All right.
He's got 2 coming.
I understand why Jack Madden says no breakaway. It came from the side. That rule has got to be changed. What's the difference? The intent's the same if you come from the side or from behind.
That's right. You hammer a guy, you hammer him.
Michael Jordan has hit 18 straight free throws as he buries those 2.
I think the record is 28 out of 32 by Wilt, isn't it?
In the night he got 100.
That's right.
Down low left, Ray Williams, the hesitation shot, air ball. Jordan clears it. Here come the Bulls back with a 25-point lead. Banks in for the left of the hoop, lays it in, draws the foul. Michael Jordan the assist on the feed to Banks. And Albert King with his 4th foul.
Banks, a good move. Hard to get hit right on top of the head. Laid the ball up off the glass. Good job by Gino. Steady, silent performer.
And a timeout taken by the Nets with 10:34 left in the third quarter. The Bulls up by 27. 78-51 on the Bulls network. Record book, Michael Jordan with 18 straight free throws in this game, believed to be a Bulls record for consecutive free throws in one game. Johnny talked about the Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game. I believe, John, you'll find that entire game in there somewhere in the box of Wilt's 100.
I know he was 28 out of 32.
You're right. Gene Banks pushes the free throw around it, and the rebound is taken down by the Nets.
First miss, Jim.
Yep.
That was 24 in a row, I think it was.
18. More than that. 26, I think.
26.
Here's Jaminski in on Corzine. Lead-in shot blocked by Corzine. Ball loose to Jordan. He saves to Oakley. Charles Oakley gives it to Michael Jordan. Jordan into the front court. Feeds Oakley in the left corner. Charles comes up shooting. It's in! Charles Oakley with 6. And the Bulls lead by 29 with 10:05 left in the third. Tony Brown on the drive in for the right lead-in shot, blocked by Corzine. Ball on the deck, loose to Gminski. His follow-up shot is good. Mike Gminski has 4. 80-53 with 9:50 remaining in the third. John Paxson off to the left, dances on the dribble against Ray Williams. Dave Corzine out to Paxson, left of the circle, 20-footer, around and out. Rebound tipped around, it's loose, and it's out of bounds to the net, as Oakley and Jordan each had a hand on it before it went out. The Bulls tonight are looking at pizza and hot dogs.
Oh, boy.
They could score 120 and limit the opposition to less than 100.
Your partner's on a diet.
I noticed that last night at the dinner table.
11,000 calories a day.
Out to the left is Albert King. Down low left, Gminski, and Paxson ties him up. John Paxson jumped in the double team and tied up Mike Gminski. Big height advantage, of course, to the Nets. G-Man at 6'11". Pax at 6'2". The crowd laughing here as Gminski tips to Albert King. Down the left corner is Ray Williams. Down low left, Buck Williams. The turnaround shot missed, and Charles Oakley snaps it down, sidearms the outlet to Banks. Banks to the hoop, scoop pass to Corzine. He is fouled going for the basket. Gene Banks coming in from the left, got the ball to Corzine, and he drew the foul on Albert King. Boy, it looked like King got all ball on the replay.
He did. We can't see the body on it, but it looked like it.
Dave Corzine, 4 for 4 free throwing. Bulls missed after hitting 26 straight tonight from the line. Corzine's free throw no good. Now they're 0 for their last 2. Coleman and Woolridge on for New Jersey. Gminski out. And who else? Albert King. Dave Corzine hits the second free throw, I should say. He has 9. 81-53 Chicago. 9:06 left in the third. Ray Williams between the circles, guarded by Paxson. Off to the right, Woolridge on the drive, in on Banks, pull-up shot. Oakley clears it out to Paxson. Pax slows in the front court. Feeds it left to Jordan. Michael to the hoop from the left. Scoops the pass outside. Paxson gets it. Back to Banks. Left baseline under to Jordan. Michael a fake in deep. Lays it up. Goaltending on Woolridge's block. Michael Jordan gets the bucket. 38 for Jordan.
Good movement again. Oh, man.
The Bulls lead by 30 with 8:42 left in the third. Ray Williams into the front court. Williams against Paxson. Woolridge has it right in the circle against Banks. Woolridge with 10 to shoot. Here's a pass left to Ray Williams, nearly stolen. Tony Brown in the left corner underneath Buck Williams. Underneath Woolridge. He lays it in. Orlando Woolridge went to the hoop and scored. He has 11. Paxson off to Jordan, wide left. Michael gets double teamed. Paxson top of the circle, 20-footer, missing. Tony Brown, the New Jersey rebound. Ray Williams comes into the front court. Up court pass stolen by Paxson, then knocked out of bounds. No, Paxson saves to Banks. Here come the Bulls, a 3-on-3, and Ray Williams steals the up court pass. Now New Jersey back on the attack, and Ray Williams misses the layup. Buck Williams with a follow, yes, and a foul on Banks.
Oh, man, Banks was all alone down here, fighting everybody off. A bullet pass across court. There's Banks down there.
On Gene Banks, his third team player. Larry Herron reports to the police.
Leon Wood is on for the Nets.
Police officer, aisle 7.
Buck Williams on the free throw line. What's the record for consecutive free throws in a game? 19?
19. Pettit and Bill Cartwright.
So Michael Jordan could wipe that out tonight. Free throw around and in by Buck Williams. What else you got, Red?
Free throws made in the game. Will Chamberlain, 28. That is a 100-point game.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll get that one because the minutes will be limited here if they keep the big lead. Oakley on the drive, in for the left, rolls underneath. Reverse layup is in. Charles Oakley with 8, 85-78. Here's Leon Wood, chased by Jordan. Out to the left. Wood plays to Tony Brown, top of the key. In deep, Buck Williams, jump hook missed. Coleman follows it in. Ben Coleman with the offensive rebound and hoop. 85-60 is the score. Bulls the big lead. They've been up by 28. 7:15 left in the third quarter. John Paxson in the front court. Behind the back dribble in from the left, double teamed off to Corzine. Right corner is Oakley. Charles against Buck Williams, 8 to shoot inside to Corzine. He lays it up. Nope, tip won't go. Loose ball foul on New Jersey though. They're over the limit.
Ben Coleman.
Yep.
Man, they get over real quick. Bulls moving the ball. Charles looked like he wanted to take the drive, and then he bullet passed it right into Corzine, but Dave was under. Look, he was trying to get position as Oak was going to shoot it, but it works out pretty good.
Look at this guy down here. Michael Jordan talking to his teammates on the bench saying, come on, boys. Let's put this one in the left-hand column. And big. Corzine splits the free throws. It's 86-60. Purdue's lead over Indiana is 7 now. Here's Wood on the dribble out to the left. That's in the second half. Down low left, Buck Williams knocked away by Jordan, but a foul called on Paxson. John Paxson with his second foul, and the Bulls with 4 team fouls.
I figured this out. Paxson got the foul. Buck Williams went down. Then Oakley helps him up. But if Oak commits the foul, he doesn't help him up. I figured this game out. Somebody else knocks your man down. You say, oh, sorry about that.
Nets have it in play. Tony Brown down low left. Ben Coleman gets underneath. Nearly traveled. Pumps the shot up. No good, but a foul called. Ben Coleman on the line. Foul is on Charles Oakley. That's his 4th. And Brad Sellers coming in. Sellers comes for Oakley with 6:45 left in the third. No, Corzine is out, I'm sorry, as Sellers comes in. Ben Coleman, 75% free thrower. Hits the free throw. That's 11 for him. It's got to be a Bulls record then, right, for consecutive free throws in a game?
Oh, yeah, what's up?
Coleman again. Well, see if there are any Chicago players listed down there in that 18. Because they print through 18 on the record, right?
Nobody there.
Okay, 24-point lead for the Bulls. So Jordan with another Bulls record. Banks on the drive down the lane. Scoop pass to Michael. His scoop shot is in. Michael Jordan with an unbelievable move inside. He's got 40. Looked like he got fouled, too. Here's Ben Coleman in deep. Jump hook on Sellers is in. Coleman continues to take the players right under the basket and post him up, doesn't he?
Former Bull player.
Yeah, he was former Bulls property. Paxson a bounce pass to Oakley. Long jumper right in the circle. Good. Charles Oakley with 10. 90-64.
Jimmy, some great names. Dolph Shays, Oscar Robertson, Jerry West, Pete Maravich, Rick Barry, and Bob McAdoo. Not bad company.
Yeah, they had 18 in a row. Here's Woolridge with a ball off to the right, guarded by Sellers. Buck Williams foul line against Oakley. Wide left, Tony Brown, outside shot. Long rebound, Paxson. Lost it to Buck Williams. And Williams picks it up right in the lane. Shoots a 13-footer good. Buck Williams with 17. 24-point Bulls lead with 5:35 left in the third. John Paxson in the front court. Gives it up to Sellers, wide right. Sellers is standing dribble. Paxson down off the ball. No foul called. Oakley's 20-footer. No good. Top of the circle. Ball tipped outside. Paxson tried to save but was out of bounds. Dave Wall looking in from the stairway leading down to the dressing room. You're not supposed to do that.
No.
Tell us about it, former coach. Here's Leon Wood on the dribble off to the right against Paxson. Woolridge has it. Top of the circle. Woolridge into the free throw lane and powers the shot up and good. Woolridge has 13. 22-point Bulls lead. 4:58 left in the third quarter. Paxson in the front court against Leon Wood. Paxson backs it off to the right side. 15 to shoot. Banks low right, in deep. Dumps it for Sellers. Short shot of the lane, good from 10 feet. Nets wanted a 3-second call. The Bulls had 2 or 3 players standing in the lane.
That's right. Gene Banks drove to the middle and waited a little bit and then flipped it to Sellers. Stood there while he knocked it in.
Leon Wood coming left in the dribble, guarded by Paxson. Michael Jordan, a poke away and a breakaway. And out. 42 for Jordan. Had 60 feet of open court in front of it. just like the slam dunk. Here's Buck Williams, reload shot, no good for the right. Oakley the rebound. Up court to Jordan. Jordan blowing in from the left. In deep, scoops it for Sellers. He lost the ball. The Nets come back with a loose ball. Leon Wood down the lane to the left. Got tripped, no call. Woolridge in for the left. Shoots the shot, no, but a foul on Brad Sellers. Remaining in the third. And Michael Jordan is as thoroughly entertained a Bulls crowd as in any game in his brilliant career tonight.
Oh man. Watch his head. We look sorry for your radio viewers, but believe me, he was up almost at the rim level.
Woolridge missing a free throw. Tony Brown out as Kevin McKenna comes back.
I wanted to see him get to the line. He's got a chance here to...
Woolridge again, that one is in. 94-69. 4:01 left in the third quarter. Michael Jordan walks it up. Michael Jordan angles left against McKenna. Shot clock at 15. Jordan on the drive. Pull-up shot left to the lane. Yep. This game is something special. Williams low left against Mike Brown. Wide left, Leon Wood. Feeds it back to Buck Williams. In on Brown. Jump hook. Foul called Mike Brown. Buck Williams shoots two. Here's Sedale Threet coming for Paxson. 3:29 remaining in the third quarter. Think of the numbers that Michael Jordan has thrown in the book on this homestand, and I don't mean only points. Block shots, steals, assists. Buck Williams on the free throw line. 18 points for Williams in the game. The free throw is good. 19 for Buck Williams. Dwayne Washington returns for Leon Wood. 3:29 remaining in the third quarter. 96-70. The Bulls in command of this game. Buck Williams gets ready with the next one. Yep.
I talked about his improved free throw shooting. He missed his first one. I thought I jinxed him, and he made 10 in a row.
Straight. Threet plays it into Mike Brown down low left. Turnaround jumper by Brown. Rebound Woolridge. Orlando Woolridge brings it up against Sellers. Down the lane. Scoops the shot good and a foul call.
Nobody stopped him.
You got to just wrap him up.
You got to stop him right there to make him kick the ball off. And they were just backpedaled on into the lane.
Brad Sellers with a foul. Jordan took a swipe at him. That's 4 fouls on Sellers. They give it to Jordan. They did. That's 3 on Michael. Free throw is good by Woolridge. 17, 96-74 Chicago. Sedale Threet off to the left. Jordan foul line. Double fake. Draws the foul. This
here we go.
Record right here.
Here we go.
Foul is on Kevin McKenna. Michael Jordan to the free throw line, shooting for an NBA record.
He's in second
for the tie right here.
Right. He's in second place with 18. He makes these 2 free throws. Only Bill Cartwright, Bob Pettit, and 15-foot of basket hanging between him.
3:04 remaining in the third quarter. Jordan's free throw.
Yeah, okay.
Here we go. This is for a new mark in the NBA record book for Michael Jordan. If he hits it, he's got 20 straight at the foul line. Rimming. Oh, taken down by Jaminski. So it's Jordan, Pettit, and Cartwright atop the heap. Here's Washington between the rings. Washington coming left on the dribble. Bounce pass to Woolridge. Down the lane he goes. Has the shot blocked by Jordan, but a foul called. Mel Whitworth calls the foul on Michael Jordan, his 4th. Looks clean on the replay. Timeout. with 2:48 left in the third. 97-74. Chicago leads it on the Bulls Network. At any feat that Michael Jordan pulls off.
Some great players. It's tough to put your name in that record book.
Woolridge hits them both. 97-76. Sedale Threet into the front court. Paxson is back in for Jordan. 2:40 left in the third. Here's Mike Brown right in the lane. Brown outside to Paxson. Left corner, Brad Sellers. He shoots the long one. Good. Brad Sellers from deep in the left corner. 99-76. Dwayne Washington, right side, has stopped the dribble. Kevin McKenna between the circles, plays it left to Woolridge. Underneath Jaminski, he laid it in. Jaminski got a step inside of Mike Brown. That's 6 points for Jaminski. Sedale Threet off to the right. John Paxson, top of the circle, holding on McKenna. Wide right is Threet, low right Mike Brown, 10 to shoot. Mike Brown baseline right in deep, tries for the layup, and traveling. Stepped out of bounds, you're right. 1:58 left in the third. The Nets the ball. No, he must have traveled because his foot did not touch the line. He was a good 8 inches in play. Woolridge down the lane, lost the ball. Mike Brown out with the loose ball. Up court to Threet. Threet feeds it ahead to Sellers. Right corner shot. Rimming, no. Gene Banks the rebound and follow. Rimming, good. Banks has 6, and the Bulls lead 101-78. 1:28 left to go. Third quarter in the stadium. Been an exciting night here. Here's Washington, top of the circle, standing dribble. Gives it up to Woolridge. Inside pass and out of bounds to Chicago with 1:18 left in this quarter. Indiana losing tonight at Washington, so the Bulls have a chance to go 2.5 in front of the Pacers and make it a 4-game difference in the loss column. Threet draws the foul, driving in from the right side. Dwayne Washington, the personal foul.
The Pearl.
Technical foul call.
And a technical foul on Buck Williams.
Jack Madden's going to go over and say, hey, guys, you're going to have to slow it down. Bob McKinnon getting a what for there. Buck Williams with the technical.
John Paxson scoreless in the second half, 14 points in the game. Hit both free throw attempts in the first half, and those came on technical fouls. 15. Pax dead center with that one. Bulls guard line tonight, 23 out of 24. 22 out of 23, I should say. Now, Sedale Threet.
That's John's. John's made all three of his technical shots.
Threet misses the free throw. 102-78. 68 seconds remaining. Threet delivers in and out. Rebound taken down by Williams. Washington front court right side. Washington has picked it up, dumps it in to Jaminski. McKenna's three-point try, no good from the right, and the rebound is tipped in by Banks. Woolridge gets it. Woolridge gets the hoop. Woolridge was the closest player there. 102-80. Now they give it to Jaminski. Here's Paxson right of the circle. Banks has it low right. Turnaround shot, Gene Banks. Rebound, loose ball foul, Mike Brown. Why? Because he's bigger than Kevin McKenna. Purdue, a big winner over Indiana. They had to love that one in West Lafayette.
Well, that means the Pacers lose. Indiana University loses.
Tough night around Indianapolis, right?
Well, I guess. Foul on Mike Brown. Going for that rebound.
Kevin McKenna on the free throw line. 81% free thrower. He hits the free throw. 3 points for him tonight. 102-81. No hot dogs tonight, I wouldn't think. Second one. That's surrounded out and taken down by Sellers. Bulls have a chance at pizza, though. Here's Threet in the front court. Shot clock at 13, 12 difference. Sedale Threet off to the right, standing dribble at the stripe. Poquette hands to Threet in the cut by, takes it down the lane, pull-up jumper. Bank no. rebound cleared by Jaminski. Up court, Washington. Dwayne Washington ahead to Buck Williams in for the right. He laid it in. Williams scoring on the break. That's the first time in this quarter that the Nets have had the difference down to less than 20. Washington knocks the ball out of bounds with 2 seconds left. Sedale Threet will inbound it. Foul line extended right.
Go right after it, guys. That's why Banks said, let me take it out.
Yep, Gene Banks inbounds to Paxson. Three-point shot, Pax. Rimming, no! And after 3, it's a 19-point Bulls lead. 102-83. That's the score on the Bulls Network. The Bulls have Poquette, Oakley, Sellers, Paxson, and Threet. Washington brings it up against Sedale Threet. Washington outside to the left, turning on the dribble. Kevin McKenna between the circles against Paxson. Walks it off to the right, stops the dribble into Buck Williams against Oakley. Buck Williams across the lane, and a foul on Charles Oakley. That's 5.
Looked like he reached around the back.
Dave Corzine coming in for Oakley. Now Poquette slides over to pick up Williams as Corzine matches up with Jaminski. Nets have it in play. Pearl Washington turns in the dribble around a Buck Williams screen off to the right. Washington leans over the dribble. Woolridge has it top of the circle. Woolridge against Sellers. Outside left, McKenna for 3. It's in. Kevin McKenna nails a 3-pointer. He's got 6. It's a 16-point Bulls lead.
Here comes the guy in his sweatsuit.
Michael Jordan at the scorer's table as Paxson controls it out to the left. Shot clock at 12. Paxson head of the key. Right side is Sedale Threet. Right corner, Corzine. 8 on the clock. Out front is Threet. 5 to shoot. Sedale feeds it off inside. It's stolen. Ball loose to McKenna. New Jersey on the break. Woolridge in on Paxson. Travel, no call. Misses the layup. Rebound, Poquette corrals it. And Sedale Threet comes back to get the loose ball.
He traveled, took steps on it.
He did. And a timeout taken, a 20-second timeout. Doug Collins takes, and that'll get Michael Jordan into the game. 10:52 remaining. It's a 16-point ball game right now, 102-86. I think Doug is wanting to say to these guys, look, guys, don't let down here. We're up big. Let's keep it up big.
Well, if the Bulls score, what, 18, they get pizza. And that would mean that the Nets would have to score, what, they'd have to score 34.
With 10:52 left. Now they scored 34 in the third quarter of this game. Brad Sellers will make the inbounds pass for the Bulls. In the front court with 16 to shoot. He comes in right side to Paxson. Paxson out between the circles, guarded by Dwayne Washington. Right corner, Jordan. Michael steps in, fakes, pumps the shot up, no good, but a foul on Jaminski. Michael Jordan shoots 2.
Let's just talk about the great moves that Chet Walker made, Jim. Everything going up off the floor, but his feet. Michael comes down and he gives you one of those moves. Everybody is up off the floor trying for it. Now Banks is going to come back, a little rotation back.
Doesn't Walker hold the Bulls free throw record for most free throws in the game? Jordan hits the free throw. The night Chet got 56. Jordan now with 20. If he makes this one, this will be a new season high in the league. Michael had the old mark of 20 in a game this year. Now he's got 21 and has 47 points in the game. Artis Gilmore. Michael has a new Bulls record of 21 free throws in a game. Artis Gilmore had the old mark of 20. Down low left, Buck Williams. The half hook is missed. Corzine picks the rebound down. Off to Banks. Gene Banks in the front court. Gives it up to Paxson. Wide left, guarded by Washington. Paxson on the walk right side. He plays to Jordan. Michael guarded by McKenna. And a foul on Kevin McKenna. That's 3 on him. Ben Coleman returns, replacing Jaminski.
That's the best you can do, really. You know that? You grab him right away before he makes a move on you. Kevin put 2 hands on his hips and then pushed him and said, hey, I got to take the foul.
Bulls have it in play. Paxson coming left around Poquette's screen. Paxson turns to the dribble to get away from Washington. Into Jordan, low left, turnaround shot on McKenna. That's in. Oh, man, look out. 49 for Jordan. His pro regular season high is 53 this year. Here's Washington inside, draws the foul on Poquette. Dwayne Washington, a blank in the scorebook, to the line to shoot 2 as Poquette picks up his second foul.
I think Wilt Chamberlain got 63 against the Bulls, but that was early, Jim. That could have been in the amphitheater.
68, wasn't it?
68.
I think it's 68.
Could have been.
Washington hits the free throw. Well, you were there, weren't you?
Yeah, but I was.
Or were you coaching?
I was coaching. I was tearing the bench up.
Or did you get thrown out of that thing?
68, no. I could probably did.
68 it is.
But that could be, Jim, in the amphitheater.
Okay, 106-88. After Washington hit both free throws, 18-point Bulls lead. Here's Paxson on the move, top of the key. Comes to the right. Low right is Poquette. Out to Paxson, a three-point shot. Rimming, no. Rebound, Jordan saves, left baseline. Back to the hoop, pumps the shot, no. Rebound out, Ben Coleman to Washington. Washington pushes it up. Inside, Buck Williams for the dunk and a foul on Paxson. Buck Williams, a power jam, and Paxson the foul, his third.
Well, Washington hustles it up the court. Pax reaches in, catches the foul, and Buck Williams, who, if you had enough players, this is a legitimate all-star player.
He's got 22 points in the game, 10 of 11 from the line, 9:26 left.
Sure.
And his free throw rims in. It's a 15-point Bulls lead. John Paxson brings it up. Paxson controlling left against Washington. Paxson turns in the dribble out to the left. Goes baseline left, off to Corzine, left of the lane. Now to Paxson in the left corner. Pax dribbles out, 8 to shoot. Michael Jordan ahead of the key. Comes up shooting, around and out. Corzine, the rebound and follow, no, but a foul called on Ben Coleman. Ben Coleman with the foul. That's his fourth. 2 team fouls. Yeah, 3 team fouls. That's right. 3 team fouls on the Nets. 9:04 left. The Bulls have it in play. Poquette top of the circle, on the dribble off to the right. Wide right is Banks. Into Corzine, down low right. Corzine backs in, left-handed hook. Yep. Corzine with that hook down has 12. The Bulls lead by 17. Here's Washington into Paxson, low left, scoop shot, blocked, foul called. It's on Paxson. That's his fourth. And Washington back to the hoop.
Well, Washington having a tough time in his rookie year, but that time he had a nice time going down a baseline. Drew 2. That's the fourth on Pax.
That foul wouldn't have been called, but Pax took 2 swipes at him, and guess what? He missed him with both of them. But when you swing at the dribble, you're in trouble. Washington hits the free throw. He's 3 for 3 from the line. 102-98 Chicago. 8:43 left. Washington again, that's it. Michael Jordan sitting on 49 points. 108-93 Bulls. Paxson in the front court. Paxson on the move left. Takes it back top of the key. Wide right is Poquette. 12 to shoot. Jordan has it baseline right to the hoop. Scoop layup. Rimming no. Poquette the rebound. Back outside to Paxson. Michael went in for the reverse move that time and didn't get it. Jordan outside left. Washington knocked it away. Jordan gets it back. 12 to shoot. Jordan on the drive, and a foul called on Washington.
It's their fourth.
Second foul on him.
56 is Chet Walker's record, isn't it?
It's the Bulls' record in a regular season game, 56 points.
We know who has it in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Bulls have it in play to Paxson. Pax out to the left against Dwayne Washington. Poquette gives to Jordan. Michael steps foul line, turns, shoots on Albert King. No, but a foul call. Jordan shoots 2. Albert King, he actually fouled him before the shot, and it wasn't called.
He says, I did not touch him.
He is out of the game. Albert King fouls out.
His 6th personal foul.
With 8:03 left.
That's right. He got him with.
Oh, boy.
And Michael jumped in.
Jumped into it on the replay. That's not a good call. Michael Jordan on the line. He has hit 21 of 22 tonight. Establishing a Bulls record, tying an NBA mark of 19 straight for the most free throws, consecutive free throws made in one game. He's not far off Wilt Chamberlain's mark of 28 free throws in a game. That's 22. He's got 50. Third time this year, Jordan has hit the half-century mark. Gene Banks out, Charles Oakley back, 8:03 remaining. Dominique Wilkins holds the NBA high this year of 57 points in a game against the Bulls. Jordan has 51 and 23 free throws out of 24 attempts. 110-93 Bulls. Washington right side against Paxson. Washington into Buck Williams, low right against Poquette. Back to Washington, right of the circle, shot missed. Rebound, Corzine. Up to Paxson. Pax ahead to Poquette. Poquette outside left. Cross court to Oakley. Underneath is Corzine. Back to Oakley. Up to Poquette. Left baseline shot is in. Poquette has 6. Chicago up by 19 again. 7:28 left. Jaminski in low right dunks it. Mike Jaminski got a two-hand dunk. He's got 10 with 7:20 remaining. It's 112-95. Paxson controls it off to the left, guarded by Washington. Top of the circle is Poquette. Poquette on the dribble to the right, looks low for Jordan. Oh, Michael was open underneath. Long outside jumper, no good by Paxson from the right. Jaminski the rebound and a reach-in foul on Ben Poquette. The Bulls are over the limit. Woolridge and Ray Williams return for the Nets. Coleman and Tony Brown go out. 7:03 left. And Jaminski, an 84% free thrower, shoots 2.
I got 14 field goals and 23 free throws.
51 points.
I'm running out of room, buddy.
I'm one more free throw away from Michael running me out in my book. You know, he ran us out in Boston in the playoffs on the field goals. Free throw is good by Jaminski, I should say.
I'm writing on my cuff.
Timeout taken, 7:03 left. 112-96. The Bulls in front by 16. Back after these messages on the Bulls Network. Johnny and I talked about Michael Jordan running us out of room in our scorebook. I look on the TV monitor at my scorebook. We get to the free throws. 5, 10, 15, 19 straight, then a miss at 20, and then 4 straight again. Michael Jordan with 51 points so far in this game. Well, now the fans understand that you and I can write
and
add as we go along. Patrick Ewing and the Knicks are here shortly. And then after the game, cheer on the Bears in the Budget Rent-A-Car Hoops Classic as they meet the Green Bay Packers to benefit the Chicago Sun-Times charities. That's a basketball doubleheader the next time the Knicks are in. In this quarter, the Bulls 3 of 8, the Nets 3 of 6. Jaminski is on the free throw line to shoot his second of 2. He has 11 points tonight. That's it. 112-97. New Jersey full court pressure. Jordan triple team to the backcourt, and his pass is knocked out of bounds by the Nets. The Bulls get another break here. 20 on the shot clock. The Bulls need to inbound at the length of the floor. Work at the length of the floor. Oakley looks. He throws it long for Jordan. Michael Jordan on the drive. In for the right. Down the lane to the hoop. Lays it in. 53 for Jordan. That equals his regular season career high set earlier this year. He's 4 points away from a new Bulls record for the regular season. Off to the right, Ray Williams. Standing dribble against Jordan. 10 on the shot clock. 8 to shoot. Here is Buck Williams. 18-footer, good from out in front. 114-99 with 6:27 left. Michael Jordan brings it up. Starts it with Banks out to the left, guarded loosely by Woolridge. Corzine out high left holding. Now Paxson has it. Paxson the move to the right, 10 to shoot. Jordan out front against Woolridge. Michael fakes the long one. Fakes it left to the lane. Lean in shot. Blocked by Jordan. Or blocked by Woolridge. Cleared by Jaminski. Ray Williams up court to Tony Brown. Brown in on Paxson. Lost the ball. Corzine takes it out. Ahead to Jordan. Michael with a lob up court to Charles Oakley. He lays it in. Oakley with 12. The Bulls lead by 17. And a delay of game warning against the Bulls with 5:52 remaining. Here's Ray Williams coming into the front court. Right side, Tony Brown against Jordan. Buck Williams foul line jumper, short. Rebound Jordan, tipped off to Paxson. John Paxson on the drive, brings it up, takes it down the lane. Turns on the dribble, outside Oakley. Outside jumper by Charles, missing. Rebound Jaminski, outlets the ball to Tony Brown. New Jersey back on the attack. In from the left is Jaminski, and he lays it in. Mike Jaminski with 14. It's a 15-point lead with 5:17 left. John Paxson brings it up. Paxson between the circles against Ray Williams. Pax comes left to Jordan. Jordan against Woolridge. 10 to shoot. Jordan on the drive, in on Woolridge, and a foul call. Michael Jordan to the line. Orlando Woolridge picks up the foul, his second. Jordan going for his 24th free throw in 25 attempts tonight. This will give him a new Bulls high, personal high in the regular season. This would give him 54 points in the game. Then he'll go after Chet Walker's club record. Free throw by Jordan, 54.
Don't go away, because we're going to grab that man. You'll hear him on the radio and on Sports Vision, WMAQ.
55 for Michael Jordan. 118-101. 4:55 left. Woolridge has it off to the right, 15 to shoot. Jaminski's foul line shot, partially blocked. Jordan the rebound. Michael falls down. Oh, what a play he almost made. Jordan scooting backwards on the seat of his pants, tried to save the ball from going out of bounds. What a play by Michael Jordan. He was stumbling over Charles Oakley. Look at him scoot backwards trying to save that ball.
And he's upset with himself.
Timeout taken, 4:46 left. It's 118-101. Bulls lead it. We'll be back after these messages on the Bulls Network.
It's free Pizza Hut Pizza.
And 14,098 pizzas will be offered after the Bulls' next 2 points. Here's the inbounds pass to Ray Williams on the dribble out to the left. Williams angles off to the right against Paxson. Shot clock at 15. Down low right, Buck Williams. Ray Williams has it wide right. Back into Buck against Oakley. Out to Ray Williams. A near steal by Jordan. Left side is Tony Brown. Underneath shot is good by Turner, who's back in. So it's a 15-point game with 4:20 left. Listen to the crowd. They want Michael to have it. And they would like the pizza as well. Paxson into Corzine, low left. Corzine's hook in the lane. Rimming, no. Rebound Banks. He was fouled by Tony Brown. Tony Brown with his third foul, and Gene Banks on the line.
Well, Gino can give the fans here pizza, but the Bulls have to hang on to be a winner.
You know what? Michael Jordan came into this game needing 72 points for 2,000 in his career.
Yeah.
And I was thinking earlier this afternoon, I wonder if he'd get that tonight. He didn't miss by many, did he?
They said that he would probably get it in the Saturday game. Well, almost did.
Banks hits the free throw. 119-103. Second one on the way. 120.
That was pizza now if they win.
Now Jordan can take care of the record book. Wood with a ball to the right. Jordan a deflection. Ball loose, but Williams got it. Underneath, they get the ball and a foul on Gene Banks, his fourth.
Well, they announced there, Tommy Edwards announced that they needed 2 points for P, or if they get pizza, and he says, will you tell him to keep the promotions to himself? I don't want my players firing that ball up.
Doug said that, yeah.
Yeah.
Now Woolridge tonight, 5 of 7. I've got him with 19 points in the game. 3:57 remaining. 120-103, Chicago. Orlando Woolridge delivers in and out. Michael Jordan needs a bucket. And Doug Collins has called his number. Ben Coleman is in. Buck Williams is out. Woolridge points, hits the next one. 3:57 left. Oakley inbounds to Paxson. Pax trapped in the backcourt. Trying to dribble out and does. Up court to Banks. Ahead to Oakley. Oakley holding left. Shot clock at 16. Oakley out to the left. They're looking for Jordan, but they've got him surrounded. Michael in for the left. Scoops the shot. Oh, yeah! Oh! A new Bulls record. Michael Jordan, 57 points.
Oh, listen to the crowd, Jimmy.
Doug has to leave him in now because 63 is within range. Turner to the right, shoots out of the corner, round and out. Banks the rebound. Paxson brings it up.
He's going to help him get
Yeah, they're going to clear out. They're going to clear it for Jordan. Paxson out to the left, into Oakley, low left. Charles backs in, they knock it away from him. Jeff Turner the steal. Up court, Leon Wood. Wood in on Paxson, shoots it up, no good, but a foul on John Paxson, his fifth.
I don't know if they understood what he was trying to do. But anyway, they went down in. There he is. He's getting a word. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yeah.
Michael Jordan has eclipsed Chet Walker's old record, 58 points, most by a Bulls player in a regular season game. Leon Wood hits the free throw. And it came in spectacular Michael Jordan fashion. Fouled, hang time, reverse layup, all of it. The two free throws makes it 123-106. Oakley looks to inbound, throws it deep to Paxson. Now to Jordan. Michael in for the right side. Got fouled, no call. New Jersey coming away with the ball. Leon Wood's three-pointer from the left is good. 123-109. Dave Corzine to make the inbounds pass. He comes into Banks. Right back to Corzine. Up court to Paxson. Here's Paxson in for the right side. Scoops the shot, no, but a foul called on Ben Coleman. Fifth foul on Coleman. Paxson on the line. 2:44 left. Michael's coming out. Listen to the hand. Actually, they wanted him to get 63. They wanted him to go for the big one. 58 points in a game for Michael Jordan. That's the NBA high this year. That tops Dominique's 57. He's had it in his eyes lately. You know what? He's had it in his eyes, hasn't he? This whole week.
He certainly has.
He rolls his eyes. Paxson rims the free throw, no good. Yesterday, Johnny, you talked about the luncheon that Michael and Doug and I were at. Michael left afterwards to do a commercial. That's a typical day, isn't it? Paxson hits the second free throw. 124-109. 2:40 remaining. Ray Williams at the foul line. Lean-in jumper. In and out. Charles Oakley snaps down the rebound. Oakley a lob pass up court to Sedale 3. Doug Collins says spread it. Here's Banks down the lane. Right side. Shoots under pressure. Missing. Corzine the rebound. Back up. Foul called. And Corzine shoots two. No, just knocked out of bounds.
Woolridge on a block.
Listen to the fans. Michael. Offensive foul called on Dave Corzine. New Jersey gets it with 2:12 left.
Oh, man.
Leon Wood on the move, shoots a three-pointer out front, missing. Oakley the rebound. Charles flips it off to Sedale 3. Less than 2 minutes for the game. 124-109 Chicago. John Paxson off to the left and a foul call. No, a timeout taken by the Bulls with 1:54 left to go in the game. The Bulls lead it by 15. It's 124-109 on the Bulls network. 1,098 chanting Michael Jordan with 58 points in the game. That only ties Dominique Wilkins. I'm sorry, Dominique got 58 in another game. besides the 57 he had against the Bulls. Now, all right, I was right. Now they announce it correctly. Oh, that's a stadium record. Now, there's so many records being set here tonight. I was right. Wilkins did only score 57 points in a game. So Michael Jordan is at the top of the heap for the year. 58.
Most points in the last 2 seasons. 63 and 58.
Banks will inbound it. Sorry about that false alarm. Should have went on my first initial impression.
Gut feeling.
Yeah. I knew that he hadn't gotten 58 in the game, but then they announced it on the public address system.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
They're going to wind the shot clock down to 10. Banks will make the inbounds pass. Gino looks to bring it in. He comes in to Corzine. Banks has it back, drives the lane, running hook. Foul called on Woolridge. Banks on the line as Woolridge picks up his 3rd foul. Brad Sellers coming on for the Bulls. Sellers comes in for John Paxson. Pax was super. He had 16 points tonight. Banks delivers on the free throw and hits it. Banks with 9. He's got a chance at double figures here. It's in. 5 Bulls, 6 Bulls in double figures in the game. Here's Ray Williams in for the left, has the shot blocked and lost it to Threet. Sedale Threet, hesitation dribble, now brings it up. 18 to shoot. Threet hounded by Ray Williams out front. Threet on the walk off to the right, minute 25 left. Right corner is Oakley. Across the lane, it's knocked away. Corzine gets it under to Oakley. Charles lays it up, no good. Then tips it up, no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds to New Jersey with 1:13 remaining.
Now Charles is shooting, they.
1:10 left. 126, 109. Here is Leon Wood left of the circle. A jump pass to Turner. Turner in deep. Rims the shot, no. Then tips his own miss, no good. Then followed it in. Jeff Turner stayed with it. He's got 5. 1 minute left to go. 126, 111. Oakley in the front court, off to the right. Now to Threet outside. Here's Threet off to the right side. Quick pass into Oakley, low right, 46 seconds left. Oakley with a bounce pass outside. It's stolen by Woolridge. Woolridge up court to Leon Wood. He feeds it left to Ray Williams for the easy one. The Bulls lead by 13. The final score, no indication of not only the soundness of this defeat that the Bulls handed New Jersey, but the spectacular play of Michael Jordan. Here's Banks for the dunk. Gene Banks with 12. 128, 113. 21 seconds left. In from the left side is Wood. Reverse layup is missed. Banks the rebound. Banks lets the traffic clear out. 12 seconds. Sellers into the front court. Sellers off to the right, 8 seconds. Here's a pass to Banks, low right, turnaround jumper on the high arching shot missed. 1 second, the game is over. The Bulls win this ball game tonight. 128 to 113, a record-breaking performance in Chicago Stadium as they hammered the New Jersey Nets. Michael Jordan with 58, and Johnny Kerr has him. Let's go out on the floor now.
A new record, Chicago Bulls record, 58 points by Michael Jordan. Michael, they made you work for every one of them, but your free throw shooting was great, 26 out of 27.
Well, I shot so bad last game. I wanted to improve on this game, and Paxson passed me on the team leading in free throws, so I wanted to pass him back.
Well, he shot a couple technicals tonight. I understand it. The coach said he's not going to let you shoot those anymore.
Well, he made it 2 tonight. I shot 1, but I think Paxson was out of the game.
Well, if you would have shot those other 2, you had 60. A great performance. Your name goes along some of the great NBA players in the book. Will Chamberlain had the record at 28 for 32 free throws, 26 out of 27 tonight.
Well, I'm very happy for that. I think it comes from hard work, and you know, if I didn't have my teammates setting me
not only the points, Michael, that you scored, but in the last homestand, this homestand, you've been just brilliant with your assists, your steals, your block shots, your all-around game, proving that you are the best in the game today.
Well, I'm very happy that the fans have came out and supported us. I think that with the fans in the stands and that inspiration from those fans, I think we all come out and play a lot harder.
2 years. Last year you got 63 points in Boston. This year you get 58 points. You're the highest scorer for this year. What's next for MJ?
A world championship, hope.
You got it. All right. Michael Jordan. Let's go back to Jim Durham.
All right, Johnny, the final score again. The Bulls 128, New Jersey 113. We'll be back and recap this one after these messages on the Bulls Network. It was a special night in Chicago Stadium. 14,098 people here as the Bulls win their third in a row. And Michael Jordan was just Michael Jordan. 58 points in the game, a new Bulls regular season record. Jordan operating around the hoop, went up, over, under, around, and through the nets all night long. He set not only Bulls records for most points in a regular season game, but also Chicago Bulls records for most free throws in a game as he hit 26 out of 27. He tied the NBA record of 19 consecutive free throws that only Bob Pettit and Bill Cartwright own, and now Jordan joins them. And then Michael tied his own Bulls regular season record off the inbounds pass against pressure. He took the ball to the hoop, got the scoop layup down. That gave him 53 points in the game. Then he went in for the record breaker. Hang time, got the scoop reverse layup to go and drew the foul. And he plays the game with emotion. Jordan with 58. He outscored, well, Buck Williams and Orlando Woolridge with 25 and 20, and Michael Jordan with 58. John Paxson had 16. Let's see, Michael Jordan came into this game. He needed 72 points for 2,000 in his career. And Michael Jordan almost got 72 in this very game. He pumped in 58 points on the night as the Bulls win it and go 3 games over the 500 mark. The Bulls at 28 and 25 now, 21 and 8 here in Chicago Stadium. The New Jersey record is 13 and 42, and on the road the Nets are now 2 and 26. We'll be back and have more from Chicago Stadium after these messages on the Bulls Network.